everybody. This is Rajni from Sashakt Empowering Lives. Welcome once again to this platform where we talk about everything about autism, effective and successful autism parenting, teaching autistic children the way they will learn the fastest, and having a stress-free, beautiful environment, both at home as well as in the school. So for all of you who are joining me for the first time, my name is Rajni Singh and I am a special educator with 17 years of work experience now. And I have been dealing with children on the autism spectrum, across the spectrum, to let you know this, that every child learns, provided we teach them the way they learn. So, without any further delay, let's very quickly get started on today's topic. So, dear all, what are we going to talk about today? Today, we are going to talk about something very, very important. It is called linear processing. Now, keeping the lot of technical terms outside, what does it mean? Linear processing means a child's ability to put one sentence under the other and to narrate an entire incident or to tell you an entire story. Most of the times, parents say, my child is able to talk, my child will say, I want water, or express their need. But they are not going to be able to tell me what happened at school. Even if they do, they will only report one or two main things like I had lunch or I played on swings. That's about it. That is because the linear processing is not in place. The child's brain needs the effort to be able to, in other words, the child's brain needs the stimulation to be able to function in a way that it can tell you what happened and then what happened and then what happened and so on and so forth in a logical sequential manner. Now the big question is, how do we develop that? Now this is how we are going to develop this skill. So what you do is you take picture cards and you sequence stories. You start very small. You start with a two-step picture card. So you say, girl take banana, girl eat banana. Finish. So you show the two picture cards, you put them away and you ask the child to narrate exactly what happened. And then the child says, girl take banana, girl peel banana. At this juncture, please don't bother about grammatically correct sentences because we are teaching a very important skill of first what happened, then what happened. Slowly you inch to 3 cards, to 4 cards, to 5 cards, so on and so forth. Now here, for example, I have kept a couple of cards which I am going to show you. So this is out of a regular story book that we picked up somewhere and we have created linear processing cards out of it. This is what you can also do, the sustainable recyclable way of being. So if your child has some storybooks which probably they're not interested or the child's sibling has outgrown, the class is over and you're going to anyway throw it or give it away in scrap. Pick up the pictures and create the story. Start very small, 2 picture cards, then go to 3, 4, 5, so on and so forth. Once the child is able to look at the card and give the story, then we disappear the cards and we ask the child to give the story. When they are able to give about 5 or 6 line story is when we go forward. It is out of research that I tell you, out of experience from my 500 plus students who are presently today using this material, that it takes about 1 to 2 months for a child to be able to come back and tell you at least 80% of what happened at school. Also, to be able to remember concepts such as evaporation, water cycle, germination, etc. So, let's get started. So, you cut out pictures and you can laminate them if you want to have to use them over a long period of time. Or you can simply cut them and then, of course, but they're not very long living. So, this is the story of Oliver who sees an octopus. So you start like this, that once there was a boy, his name was Oliver, and you're showing the card and you're taking out the finger. Once there was a boy, his name was Oliver. Oliver had an ox and an ostrich for a pet. Oliver's father took the ox and the ostrich for a picnic to the beach. Now this is too much. Start with single card, get them to talk about it. Single card, get them to talk about it. Then go to two cards. Next, at the beach, Oliver and his pets ate oranges. So as you would have understood, this is a story for a much younger kid to teach how to read Oliver, ostrich. But we have creatively made it into a sequencing activity and linear processing class. That's what we have to do, guys, because every time we cannot run around to the market to buy more and more resources. So learn to recycle. So in case so far you are interested and you want to learn more and you think this is value adding, please click on the like, subscribe and share button. Also press on the notifications because we do a lot of interesting stuff right from within the home that immensely helps the child. Alright, having said this, let's go forward. Hereafter, we tell the kid to do the story. Going forward, so now we do. Daddy decides to go deep dive into the ocean and he wears his diving suit. Daddy finds an octopus in the ocean. Everybody is happy. So now that's a 5-picture story card. If I will place it on the table here, so you will do it like this and you will teach the kid 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, couple of times, and then you will say, okay, now your turn, and you will put the cards away and you will say, now tell me. And you will give little prompts and say, once there, and kid will say, once there was Oliver. It is going to be a slightly slow process, but over a period of 2 months, you will see the child is able to retain 5 to 6 sentences and produce them to you from what he saw, and then the child begins to use this skill in the school and parents are happy. So if you like the content, go right ahead, give it a thumbs up, click on the subscribe button below if you haven't done so, press the notification, share it with people you think will benefit. Also, every Tuesday we do YouTube and Instagram Live, absolutely free of cost, just to help you, to help your child and to know that autism is workable. If you're more interested in knowing more about your child and the child's condition, in the description box below is given the link to our masterclass that happens every Friday for 2 hours, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Please go right ahead and sign up there. And always remember, trust in your child can. Autism is workable. I will meet you next week with some more such like relevant and interesting materials on autism. Until then, keep watching the videos, practice, and please put your comments in the comment section below. How was the result? How did it show? Thank you. Bye-bye. Make each kid